And Jai Hind. In today's video, I am going to start the new topic, bills of exchange. So let us start the video. Bills of exchange comes under section 5 of Negotiable Instrument Act, and bill of exchange is an instrument in writing. That means everything has to be written containing an unconditional order. It is an order without any condition that at any cost the statements written over there has to be followed, and it is signed by the maker. Whoever makes the bill of exchange has to sign that document directing a certain person to pay a sum of money only to or to the order of certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. That means this is usually prepared when a person makes credit sales, and in that case uh, a person who is making a sale can draw a bill of exchange, and in that document the person can write all the necessary details, as well as order the bearer of the document that he has to pay a certain amount of money after a certain period of time, and the amount is also mentioned over there, and to the person, uh, either he contains or bears the instrument or on the order of a certain person. See, this is the specimen of will of exchange where all the necessary details are given here, like the date on which the bills of exchange has been made, and by the and to which date the payment has to be made. That means the maturity date is also mentioned over there, and pay XYZ and all order. That means XYZ is a company who has to make the payment. The order has been made to this company to pay us ₹1,000 amount after 3 months. That is a period of the bill of exchange. Okay, and all the necessary details like stamp is also there, and the person who is drawing this bill, that means who have made the credit sale, the name of that person is also mentioned over here. That means all the necessary details are to be written over in the bill of exchange with the duly signed. It should be signed by the maker also. We have already seen about the specimen of bill of exchange. So the various things which were there, that was first was the date. That means on which the date on which the bill of exchange was made or created. The terms, that means how much the duration, after how much duration a party has to make the payment, and amount, how much amount has to be paid is also written over there. It is duly stamped also, and the parties, that means the name of the drawer, the name of the person who have made the or created the bill of exchange, which is known as drawer, and a person who has to make the payment after a particular period of time, that is known as drawee, is also mentioned in the bill of exchange. Now let us see the special features of bills of exchange. Bill of exchange is an instrument in writing. I told you that this document has to be in writing. I mean, there's no verbal agreement over there. It is an agreement, and it should be on papers in writing. Next is, it must be signed by the maker. That means whoever draws the bill, whoever created the bill, has to sign that bill. It contains an unconditional order. There is no condition regarding the payment. So it is an unconditional, that any cost, at anyhow, the payment has to be made till due date. The order must be to pay money and money only. That means there is no other consideration except money for this bill of exchange. Next is the sum payable must be specific. That means the amount which has to be paid, that amount has to be mentioned specifically. There is no lump sum case. The amount must be paid within a stipulated time. As a time duration is given in the bill of exchange, so before that time gets matured, the payment has to be made. Next is the name of the drawee must be clearly mentioned. That means a person who has to make the payment, the name of that person has to be mentioned very clearly. As I have shown you in the specimen of the bill of exchange. And the last is it must be dated and stamped. That means proper date on which date the bill of exchange has been created is to be mentioned, and it is to be duly stamped.